Well, welcome into the Danny Servance show. We had him out at Raising Cane's on Tuesday night. Danny, thanks so much for coming out. Booster Club fundraiser, and I know they made some money out there on Tuesday night. Plus, you brought out two of the best kids that I've met on your team that I know, Mr. Meeks, of course, Mr. Holland, and I had a great time with those guys. I felt like I was 15 again, sitting there with those kids, and it was really a good time. They were such good kids that not only good ball players, but good individual kids. I really was impressed with them.
Well, thank you. Yeah, they're really good kids. Before they're even, good football players, they're good kids, and they really do a good job of leading our football team. They're two of our captains, as a matter of fact, on this year's football team, and we're very proud of what they've accomplished up to this point. Keyshawn leading the district in tackles is unbelievable, and I say unbelievable, but not really, because he's a heck of a football player, and he started a great varsity career last year, being named All-District and All-State last year, and I think he's doing the same thing this year, and probably will make a run for the district MVP on defense, probably.
And if Sydney wouldn't have got hurt in the game the other night, think it would have been a different game?
Well, he does a good job. He's got a strong arm and throws a really good ball. And, we hate that he did get injured in the ball game. And but we thought Xavier Dormius came in and did an adequate job of taking over in the ball game. And so we just try to have that mentality of next man up. And not make excuses when we get guys that are injured. But, we love having him out there for sure.
Boy, that was a ball game. I tell you what, one for the ages. 45 years of playing that game, and that was probably one of the best. I can go back to 1979, 1980 when it was a 0-0 tie. Was probably one of the best I've ever seen. But I tell you what, 81 was a 0-0 tie. But that game the other night, boy, it just went down to that final overtime. He got it tied up again, went into the second overtime, and things just didn't go your way.
No, they didn't. They just didn't go our way. Said kids played their hearts out, and it almost came down to whoever had the ball last, and they ended up having it, and we just couldn't manage anything on our last drive. So great ball game. Like I said, Coach Sadler did a terrific job with his kids. But I'm very proud of our kids, and really impressed with how hard they fought in that ball game.
Oh, they never gave up till the last whistle was blown. I tell you what, it was
exactly.
I went down and watched that whole fourth quarter and overtime from the sidelines, and I was just impressed with both teams and their composure, their ability to listen to the coaches and do what the coaches were telling them to do.
Right.
And when you get into a game like that, sometimes it's helter-skelter. And they were in control the whole time, and just one bad break is all it takes.
That's exactly right.
And that's what happened. But I tell you, those two teams were the best two teams on the field that night, and really it was hard to come up with the loser in that game, and you really can't call it a loser.
Right.
Almost.
Right.
If that sounds right, I don't know. I'm an Ellison grad, and I love Killeen, but I tell you what, I wish it would have been a tie. We just quit right then.
Well, I'll tell you what, like you said, it was a great ball game, and both teams fought to the bitter end. And, like I said last night, I think it was Vince Lombardi that said, there's no greater feeling than to lie, on the field or turf at the end of a ball game when you've given everything that you have, knowing that, there was nothing else you could do. And I felt like that's how our kids played, with such resolve and with heart. And like I said, I'm so proud of them. And, the progress that they're making, because like I said, I see us getting better each week, and really, really think we're going to have a good finish here.
Yep, and next year's going to be even better, that's for sure, for these Ellison Eagles, man. I'll tell you what.
Absolutely.
Well, I told you, I told the boys I was going to wear an eye patch on my face on Friday night. You're taking on the Pirates,
That's right.
So I told them when they make a tackle to make sure they give him a "arr, matey," and so they said they do so. So we'll have to see what Meeks does, if he does it or not. I'm going to be watching him. So,
well, I'll tell you what, he may just do that. I'm an old speech teacher, and we used to do Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Yeah.
In my speech class, and so you had to start off. That was my bell ringer. You had to come in the first 2-3 minutes of class. All you could do was talk like a pirate. So. Yeah. And we'll see if he does that during the game.
I bet he does. He's ready to go. But they are a tough team, and they want a victory just as bad as you do. Buddy.
Yeah, they are a tough team, and they are running a old school offense, running the wing tee, and running some veer option, and they're running right at you. Not a lot of fanciness to what they do. I mean, it's not complicated, but it's effective. And so you've got to be physical. You've got to be disciplined when you're playing these guys, because one slip up could be the one that lets one of those guys get in the end zone. And so we got to do a great job.
Yeah, I talked to you last night. We were talking about Tuesday night, talking about assignment football. It's definitely assignment football.
Absolutely.
Know who your man is. Know who you got to block. And don't let them confuse you. Don't take your eyes off of them.
Absolutely. You got a job to do. You can't try to do someone else's job. You do have a role to play. You do have an assignment, and you have to carry that assignment out for 4 quarters. So you can't get tired of doing it. And some teams do, and when you do that, that's when they take advantage of you. So we're going to try to play good assignment football on defense and do our job and see where that gets us.
It's homecoming. You got to win on homecoming. You
know that.
Homecoming. All the people will be back in town.
It is homecoming.
I think the class of '83 will be there. Maybe '93, 2003,
Absolutely.
2013, all of them.
Absolutely. It's always an exciting time when it's homecoming. But, the thing that we guard against is our guys getting too involved in that.
Yeah.
We have to remind them to keep the main thing. And that's playing the football game and being locked in when it's time to play.
Yeah. Is Sydney going to be the homecoming king?
I don't know. He could be, or Keyshawn could be also. We got several guys on the team that
nominated.
That could be in the homecoming court.
Go ahead and throw my name in there, will you?
You may win.
Yeah. Tell them it's my 42nd year since I've been here, so it's about time for me to win.
Hey, you just might win.
I lost the last 43 times.
Is that?
So anyway, I appreciate you so much. I want to tell you how much I appreciate you, not only as a coach at Ellison High School, but as a person and a friend to me. And when we talk, I love when we get to talk off mic and off camera and everything. It's just you're a great guy. You're doing a great job here. I can't think of anybody I'd rather have coaching my kids than yourself. So I just want to tell you that I really appreciate everything you've done and the things you put out there, like the FCA and stuff like that. I really am impressed with everything you're doing over here, and I thank God for you. And,
well, I appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Thank you. We talked a little bit, I guess, last night too about the cancer walk that we're going to do on Saturday. So we want to encourage everybody to come out and take part in the cancer walk. We've done it the last couple of years and serviced participants who are walking or running and passed out water out there, and just kind of a community service project that we do each year. And we're going to get out in the community and do even more things. Our basketball team went and read to elementary group of kids, and we do that too. And so during the season, all the other sports kind of get out and do that, and then after our season is over, then we get to go to the elementary schools. And so we're just loving having the opportunity to see those young kids and pour back. And we will be doing trunk or treat.
Oh boy!
On the 30th, out in the parking lot here at Ellison High School. So we're very excited about seeing little ones come by and get candy from their favorite football player or favorite athlete.
Yeah, that's cool. You're doing great stuff, man.
Well, I appreciate it.
Now you just go out there and take the ship. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Take
Yes,
the pirate
sir.
ship and cruise it on back to Killeen.
That's
Okay?
exactly
You
right.
look good out here behind the building.
Absolutely.
Good luck to you, Danny.
Thank you. Go Eagles.
You are watching I-14 Sports Network.